And her heart really goes out to so many people. She was just trying to get back to her house.
That's right. She works at a local daycare center. She said she had to walk all the way back here. Obviously, traffic backed up, and she had to take care of about 25 kids. They took shelter, but right now we are in this neighborhood near 8th Street, and I just want to show you the scene here. You can just see roofs blown off. You can see how that motorhome just blown over on its side. Homes destroyed. But I want to bring in Nova. Nova, you live a couple houses down. Where were you when the tornado hit? What did you see, and what did you hear?
Well, I was downtown. I work at Devon, and we were in the stairwell. And I was just mostly trying to get hold of my daughter, who works at Legends at Rivendell. And once I knew she was okay and they gave us the all clear, then I headed to try to pick her up. And then we waited at my sister's until my husband could get close enough that we could drive as close as possible and walk in to see. In the meantime, my stepdaughter's boyfriend had got close and said that the house was gone, so we were somewhat prepared.
When you started hearing the reports, though, of the tornado, what was going through your mind?
Really, I thought, we'll be okay. I mean, we've been through 1999, we've been through 2003, the May 3rd and May 8th tornadoes, and really, I couldn't comprehend this.
You were telling me before we got on the air that you've been living in this neighborhood for a while. Just to walk down this street, see your neighbors' homes.
It's just surreal. The amazing thing is that our whole family is safe, and all of our animals that were in the house are alive, and we're most grateful for that.
I see you holding on to a picture there. What do you want to show us what you're holding on to and talk about that?
Very young. It's just I was just in the house trying to grab a few things that I could, that I thought were valuable before we go out here for the night.
So that's, I'm sorry, is that a picture of your children?
That's my children many years ago. They're 23 and 21 now, so it's a very old picture.
Are you able, as you walk through your house, because we're not able to see it from here, describe the damage. What are you finding in there?
Windows blown out. The front part of the house, the living room and the master bedroom are just very destroyed. The back part of the house, the kitchen, and the other two bedrooms don't look like they were really touched too much. So I feel very grateful that we'll be able to get a lot of things out of there, but the house is completely gone on the outside, the garage, the attic, everything. I'm still amazed that my animals are alive.
We've been talking a lot today about the Oklahoma Standard, complete strangers coming out to help people they've never met before. What does that mean to you?
Well, although we just really got into the neighborhood, it's taken us this long, and I left work at 3:30 today. It's taken this long for me to get to the neighborhood. I've seen it so many times before, and there's just no people like Oklahoma people.
What do you do now?
I don't know. Get as much as I can, call my insurance agent tomorrow, and then just take it a day at a time. I've never been through this, so I have no idea.
You said you rushed home from work. When you finally reunited with your daughter, what did you say to her? What did you do?
I just said it's going to be okay. The animals are going to be okay. We've got to think positive. And, and tornadoes are weird. They can hop over neighborhoods. They can hop over houses, and we're going to be okay.
Were you here in '99, and if so, how does this compare to what?
It looks about the same, really. It didn't hit this neighborhood in '99. It hit a lot of neighborhoods around, and it looks the same. Same in 2003, the May 8th tornado. It hit a lot down Santa Fe, about a mile from here, and my kids were home alone, and I ran through that to try to make sure that they were okay, and it just looks the same.
Cell phone service is down in the area. I want to give you an opportunity. If you have a message for family, friends, coworkers, anything you want to say, I want to give you that opportunity.
Just know that we're okay, and we'll be in touch as soon as we can, and appreciate your prayers. That's what we want most of all.
Nova, thank you so much for your time. I'm so glad we're able to sit here and have this conversation. And I know you've got your family down there, and the cleanup process begins, but I'm glad that you're okay. And thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Another unbelievable story from out here. This neighborhood, so many homes destroyed, people, their most precious belongings inside their house, now coming home to nothing. We've talked to some homeowners who rode out the storm with their family, but again, no injuries here, and that is the best news. And it is kind of a cliche, but prized possessions, they can be replaced. Obviously, lives cannot. So getting a little bit of good news out here as people start to come home and see the damage that's in their neighborhood. Obviously, this will be an extensive cleanup process, but that's the very latest from out here, and we'll bring you more as soon as we get an update.
Michael, thank you. We need all the good news that we can get out of a night like this.